Beautiful start to a video. Hello YouTube, I'm Mega1306, and I've got big news. I'm gonna be a dad in 7 months. Yeah! Little girl. Most likely anyway, don't know the sex of it yet, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be a little girl anyway, because track record, firstborn with all the males in my family all had daughters. So yeah, that I'm a bit stoked for. She loves my music, Disturbed, little punk rocker. She's going to be a mini genius because I'm not going to put her through the public school system. Fuck them. Well, maybe in high school, but I'll be keeping a very close eye on what they're teaching her. And if I find out that there's something that might mess with my child's brain in high school, she'll be pulled fucking right out of that school and put into a different one. Maybe a bit of a slower start, but finding the right school is going to be pretty hard later on. But I might end up enrolling her into Riverside Christian College or one of the Catholic sort of schools. I don't know. They may have religious education, but I'm sure my daughter will be smart enough, doesn't have to take it on board because she's a little genius. When her mum is pissed off at me, well, she ends up giving, mum a jab in the ribs and say, "Hey, shouldn't have said that, Dad." It's cute, it's adorable. I can't wait to have my little bubba just dance around to Disturbed and being a little punk rocker just bouncing around, because that's all she does. When I'm playing Disturbed in Mummy's tummy, it's like jab, 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 jab. Exactly to the same tune and tempo. I felt that earlier with her sister, the godmother, and her ex-partner as the godfather, depending. Because I trust Lindsay. If he's going to be around the kid, he won't be around a frat boy either, usually. Him himself is just a pretty funny guy. And I think that he would grow up if he had a child to take care of after at some point. So I'm hoping that he'll change. And he'll be less of a dick to the godmother. I'm not revealing names because reasons. So just in case the rest of the fam or other fam members get jealous. So yeah, that's actually happening. Be really funny when I end up getting the kid dancing out and going, falling down, punk rocking, fist pumping, falls on a butt, gets back up and keeps doing it. I picture that's exactly what she's gonna do. I haven't settled on a name. I'm thinking Chantel Marie is the names I'll be given to it. That's or Skylar, but it's a Greek spelling, so that's spelled Scylla. Bit weird, but So that's something to look forward to. And since homeschooling is going to be really interesting for a little bit of years, because she'll have a social support network with all my friends' families, and getting to know all the good people. It'll be pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to it. It's looking really good. So it could turn out really, really good, or not so good. I mean, there is a little bit of room for error, somewhat of sorts, but slowly working out absolutely everything. Wow, I'm gonna get swept. Oh, that Zimmer won't live for too long. Oh well, he won't switch that out. Okay, so let's go into my bulky water type then. Go into Mega Blastoise. Dragon Pulse. Oh wait, it's type Fairy now, it's not water type, it's Water Fairy. Oh shit, it's gonna do nothing. Oh, no, I'm putting it, it's not the battle, but yeah. Life is changing. I've got to work on getting a new place that's more suited for a child, A lot of build-up, a lot of other interesting, unique stuff, so everything is going to be changing, and there'll be another thing that I'll probably be introducing, like, to the little bubba. Which, to be honest, I'm not so sure what I'm going to do. I mean, there's a lot to consider, a lot to work on, and, well, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about everything yet. But, yeah. It's just a little bit at a time, I guess. So, wow, apart from that big news and how my little kid's doing, slowly but surely, I'll end up starting playing League of Legends as well. So if any dads or anyone else that's playing League of Legends, you know, I'll end up having an amino group. If you're not aware what amino is, it's more or less a community group where you can make your own posts. So it'll be linked to the channel later on once I make it, once I've gotten the headset to go around with that. So that's the general plan, little bit at a time. So that's the way I plan on working it out for little Bubba and everyone involved. So it's just looking at the positives and not thinking about the negatives. So that's the general plan. Wow. I'm just still absorbing the fact that I'm going to be a dad. So, wow. Holy shit. But yeah, that's the sort of thing. I've been playing a lot more League of Legends. The changes is so good. It's not funny. It's really good. I'm having so much enjoyment with the game. The way they've done it, it's like every level up you unlock something new. So it really does affect the way the game is played a fair bit. So I think that's really awesome. Just thought I'd throw that in there just for the sake of I can, and why not? So yeah, if anyone's going to have a bit of weird hours because they're a parent also and want to join in, I'm thinking might end up teaching little Bubba how to play League of Legends just so she can have a little bit of fun with it. Because I got a feeling she will enjoy it. I do have an inkling sensation that is probably how that'll turn about. A really good turnabout, but yeah. So, if not on this video, that I haven't created an amino group for the YouTube channel. So if fans want to join in on playing League of Legends because it's like 7 months now until Bubba should be born. So she won't be due till around about April, March. So yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of changes, a whole lot of round-the-clock care. I'm going to be a stay-at-home dad, going to be a home teacher, and I'm going to make sure that no freaking left-wing ideologies are okay. I'm not sure if your parents are aware of it, but there is a program in schools these days that started as early as kindergarten, which is making me worried for putting them in kindergarten, which is called Safe Schools. It's changed its name to Student Wellbeing Hub, but the core material is still the same. But what it actually is, it's a brainwashing, indoctrination for a left-wing ideology. This left-wing ideology that I'm referring to is I'll just link the video in the description just so you can sort of put it, but more or less it fucks your kids and assumes that they're in the wrong gender, that the wrong biological, organs are wrong, and things like that, that they should be a boy when they're a girl, or, or a boy that thinks it should be a girl, that kind of stuff. that kind of thing. It shows somewhat sexual material, such as penis tucking and breast binding for that, and I'm pretty sure half of you parents are screaming, fuck no, I don't want my child associated. That's right. This is happening in kindergarten. So if you really got to be looking into your schools and not just in your local area, you may have to go out of your way to make sure that the Safe School program, or what it's called now, or the last I heard about it, because YouTube got the information off YouTube and someone else has been re-archiving some of the videos. I used to have them all on my Facebook to try and notify as many parents. This was started in 2016. They're more or less, the idea is to try and make it more conditioned to dealing with homosexuals, transsexuals, things like that, you know. That was the idea for that. I'll have an affiliate link to the person who archived the video, because this was on a current affair a couple of years back, so it is a bit old, but it is relevant knowledge for parents. So if you are a new, soon-to-be, parent, it is well worth the look and investigation. And keep this in mind, that some of the schools may fuck your child. So if you're going to be a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home mum, I think you should consider the option of homeschooling until high school. I'm not sure on kindergarten. It'll have to be very, it's a lot of the times, because it's a controversial subject, that, how do I put this? The schools don't want to divulge the information that they might be having this harmful program. I mean, would you want as young as 5-year-olds being exposed to slightly sexual material and things that would, a child is still a child at this point. It's still in its development years, and it's just fucking with people's heads. It would be okay if it was just in high schools and it was an optional information and they didn't want to try and change. Like, okay, there was a guy that was called, I think it was Braden or Aiden or whatever it is, and they changed the name to Briella. And what they did is they gave a hormone that stopped the child from growing. It literally gave him hormone treatment to stop puberty. And once you got all these things, you might have the Muslim kitty fuckers. Yeah, that is a part of their religion. It is part of it. Because there is the Quran, the Hadith, the Sunnah, and then there's another book. And they're all fucked. Their morals and what they think is right and wrong is all kinds of fucked. I mean, if you know Sodom and Gomorrah, those two cities, the cities that God destroyed, and the things that they were destroyed over, well, this is that on steroids. It is a terrifying thing to think about. But I urge you to go to your schools, whether that's, it doesn't matter how young they are, doesn't matter if they're only just starting kindergarten, and pressure them until they divulge whether or not they have a safe schools program or a student well-being hub. And more likely that's going to be what it's called in the high schools. There is social justice agendas from the left-wing ideology that are being pushed into our social studies. My 16-year-old sister, I've noticed it when I was asking about her social stuff while she was still in year 10 before she dropped out and decided to go to TAFE. So I'm aware that this is getting into the schools too, and it's not about education now, it's more about indoctrination, which there'll be more on this video. Well, that's just a bit of a general overview of it. I'll make sure to have the link in the description because I'll probably upload this and edit it on my computer. So at the moment, it's just a bit of a screencast. Try and let you guys know my schedule for YouTube is going to be all kinds of fucked up. So anyone that's available, I'll be contacting on the Amino app on my group for my YouTube channel when I've made it. So that'll be another affiliate link at the bottom. But due to this becoming a parent and making sure that your child's not going to be mentally fucked up and trying to, okay, you don't want the school to try and encourage your child to want to change its biological fucking sex. No. If they get to that choice when they're 18, fine. Let them do that. I've nothing wrong against the transgender majority, but I do not think that this should have been introduced in the schools. This is a self-discovery thing that they need to find out on their own. And they don't start thinking about this kind of stuff until sexual maturity at age 16. But puberty seems to be starting 2 years early, so be wary your 14-year-old boy might be trying to fuck some random chick that in his high school in year 9. Oh wait, no, that would... I don't know. Ever since they merged Year 7 with the high schools, I was like, nah. Not having a bar of it. They're still teaching the same bloody material. They've just moved them and just made the high school bigger. So it's like, yeah, we've got more kids enrolled here. So it makes the school look better. So don't just judge by the amount of enrolled students. And if you are asking them about the Student Wellbeing Hub in high school or the Safe Schools program, don't come off like you actually, come off like you actually want it to be there, and then they'll divulge the information. It's a bit of a mind game, but you're going to have to do that roundabout way of talking to make sure that they divulge the information so that you can avoid this. So I'm going to end the video off now. I'm going to start uploading it and then adding the links. And once I create the amino group for my YouTube channel, so that way you can know that, okay, I'm awake, I'm able to do stuff, my missus or my child is not needing me, I can play, I don't know, you could be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Links vs. Beta, for example, a YGO Pro Simulator online or something like that, or hell, even, as before, League of Legends. So if you're a part of the Amino app group, my name is the same, the Amino app. It is Omega1306 hash. I don't know if the hash is there, but it should come up. I will make a group specifically dedicated for the YouTube channel. And yeah. I hope this PSA has been helpful for you new coming parents and long-time fans, or even new fans that are joining the channel. But this has been Omega1306 signing out. Hope you've enjoyed the infomercial, and I'll get up to updating those links, and sorry that the YouTube schedule's all fucked up and I haven't been able to keep onto it. My phone is being spastic. I'm getting phantom pressing, so more or less moisture damage keeps, when the phone heats up, it thinks it's pressing that button 24/7. So, just a side note. That's why I don't produce a lot of content anymore. I gotta get a headset for my computer so I can start doing that. I got a little potato computer that can handle most things. So, Pokemon Showdown, the DS emulator games that I have, I can just rip the save file off and stick it there. I'm pretty sure I can do with that because the game files I've moved to and from, so I'll have to extract the save data and figure out where I'm up to on my previous videos. So I'll let you know when those are ready to be relaunched on the Amino app group. That'll be in the bottom link of the description. The top link of the description will be for information on Safe Schools, because there's only one video, and Suit Yourself is a really important person that actually gave me all these views. I got my views about Muslims and the Safe School information from there, but YouTube has thus since taken it down because it doesn't go with the political agenda that the world currently is trying to push. We are extremely left-wing, and I don't like it. I'm not right-wing. I consider a centrist because I can take right-wing stances on left-wing issues and conservative views. I'm a mixing, melding pot of all different opinions. So, take it what you will, and I hope that you give that a look if you are a parent. So, bye-bye.